What is popping? Raj coming in here because I gotta turn this down. I got an emergency email this morning from my main man. And he was like, Raj, check this out. And he sent me a link. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, somebody gotta say no, I haven't finished that song yet, so we still working on that. Barney, okay, cool. What's up, JT? All right, Barry, what's going on? Yeah, I had that ready. Let's be on the next CD. And yeah, Carnus D600. Okay, that's what we talking about. NYC, holla at your boy. All right. Honey and Circus by Joe Malone. Honey and Crocus. Never even heard that before. Right on. Well, welcome to my video. This is for those who are not part of this channel, who want to become part of this channel, and you may be a Frag Luminous or a Smell Illuminati member. Welcome to my video. My name is RaJuR.net. Well, really, that's RaJuR. Today, my name is RaJuR, D.O.B.B. I'll tell you what D.O.B.B. means. But normally, I'm the lazy, a.k.a. interpreter. I had to scratch that out because I'm lazy. All right? I do first impressions. That's what I do. And interpretations. And I am not part of the Frag Smell Illuminati. No. Say no. This is a response video to the Scentrepreneur. Yeah, in addition to talking about niche designer lifestyles. So this is a response video to the Scentrepreneur, who is back here on the screen as we speak. And we're going to do more. Again, we're not part of the Frag Smell Illuminati. This is sponsored by the Hollow Media Group, www.hollowmedia.com. And RaJuR Real Deep Cool, www.RaJuR.net. Let's get right to it, because this is upset me. So my man, whose name will remain unnamed, we got 9 in the house, only 2 likes. Again, that like button must be so small you can barely see it. Like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell notification button so you'll know when I'm getting ready to get down. But right now, we're looking at him. We're looking at him. The walking contradiction. The video contradiction. The YouTube contradiction with 10,000 subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers he got. Mr. Contradiction right here is a Mr. Contradiction. That's why I'm not part of the Smell Illuminati, Frag Illuminati groups. Because of foolishness like this guy. This guy is totally a fool. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm going to spray this Kalimantan. As y'all can see, a new juice. Well, it's not a new juice. It's a new juice to my cage. And yes, it is a juice that I chased after. And yes, it is pretty expensive, but I found it on sale, so I was able to get it at a decent price that wasn't necessarily spending too much money and blah, blah, blah. Oh, Tuscan leather body spray and tobacco for knee. There we go. That's what you talking about. Have you guys seen this guy video called My Confessions of a Niche Snob? Have you seen this video? Well, we get ready to, like, listen to some of it. You ready? At the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for the CD, 2020 CD, and for this foolishness. So let's listen to a little bit of it, because I don't have a lot of time to listen to this foolishness. You ready? Here we go. I can't hear it. Why can't I hear this? What is going on here? I should be able to hear this. Oh.
Jasper. I love Jasper, but I waited a year of loving it, enough to own a bottle. And I didn't buy it because I just kept spending money on samples of fragrances that I thought might be the next Aventus. I look on Lucky Scent, read all the descriptions, read the notes, and if they had fruit with the backbone of something else, I'd buy a sample, check it out, and all almost without fail, I was 100% disappointed. Because there is no next Creed Aventus. There's going to be another big niche release that's going to be a great compliment getter, for sure. We've seen Layton, we've seen Reflection Man, we've seen Aventus all come. And there inevitably will be another one. But to find it is not the biggest deal that we should be thinking about in our lives. We're making these bottles into our lives, and that's crazy. You're spending so much time.
We're making these bottles into our lives.
Hunting that could be spent doing other things, and I think the simple fact is that if the next Creed Aventus comes out,
the money can be used doing other things.
Really damn quick. So that was the third thing that I did. I spent way too much time hunting. The next thing that I did.
He spent way too much time hunting for Caroline Herrera.
Neglected designer fragrances. Now, if you compare niche and designer fragrances from a quality standpoint, there's no question that most niche are on a completely different level. But at the same time, are they worth that price? Probably not. And are designer fragrances still awesome? Yes, they're all still fragrances. Clones, designers, niche. They're all still scented water that we can put on and smell good. So I neglected for years, really, 2 or 3 years, these awesome designer fragrances that I could have been dipping my feet into. And I think you see that a lot as well, that people get this snobby attitude about their fragrances that cost more money and are more exclusive. And that's all fine and dandy. But you don't make that much money. Most of us are not rich. Most of us do not have the money to toss on all these fragrances. And in actuality, we're sacrificing other aspects of our life to get these fancy fragrances.
You're sacrificing other aspects in your life to buy niche fragrances. That's what he's saying. Him.
Afford whatever we like and what we can, within reason, with our family, with our commitments, afford. Now, an example of this designer fragrance that I overlooked is, of course,
Agua de Gio Perfumo.
This one, I think, first from Jeremy Fragrance, because, like it or not, he is the fragrance god.
Jeremy Fragrance is the fragrance god. That's what this guy just said.
And he got so much hype when it came out, not just him, but
Jeremy Fragrance is the fragrance guy. That's what this guy said.
I need to go to Sephora now, and I need to get a sample of this stuff, because it's going to blow my mind. So I went out, got a sample, I tried it on paper, didn't think much of it on paper, came home, tried it on skin, was like, oh, it's just Agua de Gio with incense and patchouli.
5.6 thousand subscribers. This guy has 5,000. He has 5,500 subscribers. The Scentrepreneur, look at him. Look at him, man. Go right there. Look at him. Listen to him.
It's just a fantastic fragrance, and it's so easy to wear with so many different outfits for so many different guys that it really is deserving of the title that a lot of people give it as the best fragrance in the world. Now,
Agua de Gio is the best fragrance in the world. Some people say.
Designer fragrances for a long time. Another one, a cheapie, is Moschino Bombo, which is now in my top 10, and it also costs like $20.
Moschino is in his top 10, $20.
I smelled it. I was like, oh, this is great. And at $20, I legitimately think that fragrances is worth at least 50 or 60.
50, 60 bucks, not 20.
Moschino Omo is another one that I just overlooked for such a long time.
Moschino Omo.
Due to the price tag. So make sure that you keep in mind that all of these are just fragrances. And just because something smells better, just because something costs more doesn't mean you're going to think it smells better.
Just because something costs more, it'll make you think that it's going to smell better. Listen to this.
The thing that I did as a niche snob is I neglected designers for a very, very long time.
He keeps saying he neglects this guy. He keeps doing this glitch video mess because he's messing up.
I thought that I was genuinely better than people who just wore designer fragrances.
He thought he was better than people as a niche guy because he bought niche. You automatically think you're better than everybody because you buy niche. Better than everybody. Human beings.
Getting off a plane one time, and there was a guy that smelled like, I think it was Armani Code Colonia, or it might have been Code Perfumo. I knew what it was. I was pretty sure what it was anyway. It was one of those Armani Code DNAs with a little bit of bubblegum sweetness. Maybe it was Perfume. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I smelled him, and I smelled myself. I had Tom Ford Plum Japanese on. And I thought, oh wow, I'm so much better than this guy because I spent $200 on Plum Japanese, and he probably spent $90 on Armani Code.
All right, I've had enough of this dude. I'm not going to call out any names. My name today is RaJuR, D.O.B.B. I want you to check out this video, and I want you to make the appropriate comments that you think you should be talking about this video with this dude, the Scentrepreneur. This guy just got finished saying, that there was a guy getting off a plane, and this guy was wearing a design. I'm not sure what he said. Well, Akada Pakata Nakanor, Perfume Aroma, but whatever it was, he said the guy was wearing designer. And because he was wearing plum Japanese, he automatically thought, I'm better than this guy because I'm wearing plum Japanese. So I'm better than this guy as a human being. See, this is where foolishness comes from in the fragcom community. It's foolishness like this guy who has no idea what the heck he's talking about. If he's a niche snob and he no longer is a niche snob, then do this. Give away all your niche. Mr. Scentrepreneur, you got money. Obviously, you must be an entrepreneur. So that means you're making money. A lot of people can't afford all these fragrances. But like I said, if you can't afford it, then save up till you can buy it. Or work and get it if that's what you want. It's just like anything else. I bet you if he wanted a freaking steak dinner that cost $100 in a restaurant and he was with his girl and his girl wanted a $100 dinner, I bet you he'd spend $200 on a dinner to crap it out in the toilet the next day, but he won't spend $200 and tell somebody else to spend $200 on freaking plum Japanese. He'll say, man, treat yourself and spend $200 on a freaking dinner that's going to be in the toilet in the freaking, you're going to be drinking it and taking a shower in it in the next 50 days, but you don't want somebody to spend $200 on the fragrance. Yet again, you felt like you was better than people because you had a niche fragrance on as compared to somebody. I might say, yo, I can tell it's a niche fragrance, and yo, I'm not better than that person. That just means I know about fragrances. That's all it means. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring that guy from Aqua di Gio into Time for a Plum Japanese. But this freaking guy, man, I want you guys to please put my name on your comments. Let them know. Put a link to my page. Man, I'm hot right now, DJ, because this is crazy. I understand what he's saying. We shouldn't be taking all our money and putting it on fragrances. But again, to juxtapose that, this guy, Mr. Scentrepreneur, I can guarantee you spends $200 on something else that he's basically wasting money on, that he's going to say, I'd rather spend money on something else other than paying a bill, other than buying something for his car. But I'm sure he got a nice car because he's a Scentrepreneur. I'm sure he got the best leather. He probably got some new rims on it. He'd rather spend his money someplace else. But he's going to tell somebody who in the fragrances, don't spend that money on something else. Spend that money on, buy a cheap fragrance, and then spend your other $200 on a dinner with your girl. This guy is ridiculous. Please, 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 please go to this guy's video. It's called Confessions of a Niche Snob, My Experience with Niche Fragrances. Please go to this guy's page. Please leave a comment. Please put my name in it. Please put a link to my video to my name in it and let them see this video. Because, dude, as I'm pointing to you right there, you ain't got a bit of sense when it comes to fragrances. And again, put your money where your mouth is and where your money used to be. If you don't like these fragrances no more, if you spend too much time buying them, if you think everybody else spend too much time buying them, too much money, they're not paying their electric bill, they're not paying their water bill, they're not paying a light bill, they're not paying a car note because they're buying fragrances, then that is crazy. But if they're taking care of business and they got extra money and they want to do something else with their $200 besides what you do with your $200, because you're not going to tell me you don't have $200 that you blow up your booty hole sometime during your freaking lifetime. Take that $200, dude, Mr. Scentrepreneur, and put your money where your mouth is and pack all those niches into a box and send them to me because you don't want to be a niche snob anymore, and I'm going to help you not be a niche snob. Pack those niche fragrances, put them in a box, mail them to me, RaJuR, R-A-J-U-R, Real Deep Cool. Get my email address and I'll give you my address, PRO2SER@AOL.com. That's my address. You can mail them to me. I'll take all your niches off your hand for free. I'm not going to pay for them because you don't want them anymore because you're not a niche snob anymore. You like $20 fragrances. You're tired of chasing fragrances. You're tired of buying samples. You don't want to buy any samples anymore. Knucklehead, you don't want to be a niche snob. You don't want to be a niche snob. Because, dog, he talking some old bull crap, man. How he gonna, I'm gonna diss him. I'm gonna diss him. Because what he's doing, he's giving out misinformation. My name is D.O.B.B. I'm the debunker of bull bleep. Because what he's talking doesn't make any sense. How in the world, Giovanni, you're gonna dissuade someone from saving their money and trying to find a nice fragrance, whether you look at fragrance reviews or not? How do you think he got his subscribers? He got his subscribers probably from doing niche reviews. He probably got subscribers from doing whatever fragrances. He on YouTube. He talking about fragrances. I think that's how he got subscribers. So if you ain't care about niche fragrances, then what you doing? I can't give him power, dog. He doesn't have any power. His power needs to be debunked because I, as a person, I don't have 1 million subscribers. You guys come here in the 20s and 30s. He probably can get people to come to him in the 100s and 200s, like Jeremy, the God, fragrance God. I mean, just by him saying that alone, bro. Jeremy, and he said it. Jeremy is the fragrance God. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Giovanni. I'm not talking about this guy deciding that he don't want to be a niche snob anymore. Okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that please be honest with your commentary. And don't go around telling everybody they need to get rid of their niche or stop looking for a better fragrance or stop looking for their next fragrance because he don't think he should do it anymore. So don't cast that on anybody else. That's your decision. That's your decision. And if he want to do that on his own, let him do that on his own. But don't tell anybody else what they should buy with their money. You feel me? He makes sense. I know dudes on forums who invest in frags, but okay, that's fine. But not everybody. You saw my cage last night. Did you not see my cage? Am I broke as H-E-L-L? Do you think I'm broke? Because you said some are. You didn't say all are. Okay? But then again, as a fragrance person, if you buy a lot of these fragrances, you're never broke. You can say I'm broke because I have a $120,000 studio down here. You don't know anything about studio gear, so you have no idea what this stuff costs. So I can have a producer come to me and say, well, man, you don't need all that to cut an album. All you need is a laptop, a microphone, and a vocal booth with the thing around it, and you can cut a hit CD like that. Okay, so let me sell all this equipment and go buy just a computer, a microphone, an interface, and just call it a day. That's bullcrap. You get quality from quality. You cannot get my quality of music by using a laptop, a microphone with a pop guard around it, a freaking interface that costs $35, and a laptop. I'm not going to make music like that. Okay? So, and no, it's not an obsession. It's not an obsession. I have over 300 bottles. You looked at my cage last night. Am I obsessed with it? You got to remember, I wasn't even doing fragrances anymore. I had stopped doing fragrances because I was doing music. I had stopped doing fragrances. So if I was this guy, I'm just obsessed with it, and I have all these fragrances, either I would have sold them when I stopped doing fragrances for a whole 6 months. I didn't do fragrances. You guys asked me to come back and start doing fragrances. You guys kept hitting my inbox on old videos I did a long time ago and said, Raj, we need you back. We need you back. Other than that, I was out of the game. And am I obsessed? Am I obsessed? I am absolutely not obsessed. So you can't put everybody in this freaking box because he's in a box. Whatever box he's in, don't put me in your box, and don't stifle anybody else who want to get into fragrances and buy a good fragrance because they're going to spend $230. I don't care. Maybe they spend $230, they'll be their only fragrance. But don't tell nobody they can buy 7 bottles of Herrera, Acqua di Gio, Blue de Chanel, and all that stuff, as opposed to buying 1 good bottle of juice. That doesn't make any sense, man. Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. That might be your ball, man. Okay, I got you. But I'm personalized because, again, if I came on with a video and I said to something that was kind of erroneous, you're like, man, I disagree. Okay, I'm in a forum that I can disagree with him on my video channel. I can disagree on my video channel. I'm not going to feel bad for what I'm saying. I'm saying the dude right here is not being truthful. He's not being honest. And I said, if you're going to be honest about not being a niche snob, put all his niches in one box, take that how much it costs, $100, and mail them to me, and I'll take them off his hands. I'm out.